And where's the sea gone? Bit of morning fog, thick pea soup for breakfast. Should be burning off soon, hopefully.
And burn off it did, sailors. Welcome back to the beautiful blue skies of Brittany. First one's off. On the next one. And off. Lovely. Today we're going to set sail from Roscoff, round the Ile de Bats and set course west to Labarack, where we plan to pick up a mooring buoy for the first time this season. So sailors, get your life jackets on and help me get these lines in. We're pleased to have you on board and it's a beautiful day for it. Or at least it is for now, because coming up this week...
Visibility's definitely worse now. Can't see a goddamn thing in any direction.
If you're new here, I'm Faye, this is Rob, and this is Yui, our Welsh Terrier and head of boat security. I'm going to be keeping Yui in the shade and hydrated. Yeah, it should be a good one. It's a bit bouncy.
It certainly is. But it's always nice to be on the move. Beautiful town in Roscoff, but it's out the way from the marina, you know, it's like a 25-minute walk. But yeah, onwards and upwards. So today we've got 32 miles to a place called Labarack. Labarack, I have no idea. But we're either going to pick up a mooring buoy there, or we're going to go in the marina. Preference would be a mooring buoy, really. It's very tidal. It's a little bit up a river. Very tidal. Apparently a bit comical seeing people berthing there. So yeah, might just pick up a mooring buoy, see what it's like. But yeah, we're not expecting much wind today. 10 knots from the north. So once we turn the corner around and start going west from Roscoff, should be on a bit of a reach. We're motor sailing at the moment, doing 5.6 knots. Just waiting for the tide to turn. It will go with us. We're not going to hug the coast because it's really, really swelly. It's a bit uncomfortable, so we're going to go a little bit further offshore where hopefully it's going to be a bit more settled. Woo! It's spicy coming out of Roscoff. I'll tell you what, looking at the chart, no idea why, we're in 30 metres of water and there's 30 metres of water everywhere else around us, but we've got some big overfalls out here. I think the wind's going to be a bit stronger. We've got some white caps. You don't usually get that with 10 knots, but given wind indicator's broken, couldn't verify it. I could go and get the manometer, but that involves going down below. Hopefully it'll quieten down in a minute.
Sound of the engine going off.
Yeah.
What's the verdict?
5 knots under sail. Head to wind, of course, close hold. So we'll take 5.2 knots, we'll take that. That's nice for a 30-mile sail.
And the sea's calmed down.
Oh, well, yeah, they have calmed down a lot, haven't they? Very nice.
And someone else has calmed down. Snooze time. Oh, good girl.
Couple of hours in, 12 miles done. Sat here with the Admiral, engines off. Still doing 5.2 knots, which we will take, so 6-hour passage time at this rate. Feeling like a summer sail for the first time this year, I think. It feels lovely. The wind's still a little bit cold, and it's certainly not coming from the north, as was forecast. It's coming from the west, so we're definitely head to wind again. But this is a lovely sail. The sea stays flat. And we're just making miles. What a lovely, lovely sail, Huey. Oh, nosy time.
Huey's got an ice cube. Good girl. Is that nice? Huey, are you growling at that other boat?
Yes. How dare they overtake us?
How dare they? Can't even see it. There it is. This is all rather pleasant. Clear skies, calm seas and full sails. In sailing, just like life, you need to make the most of the good times. Because you never know what lies around the next headland, or when the weather might change.
Well, it was all going rather nicely, and then the winds really picked up and the fog has rolled in, the afternoon fog, so we can't see anything. I'd say visibility is probably about 50 metres. Disconcerting going into a place like Labarak because there's rocks everywhere, so we're going to have to go all the way around and go to like the furthest cardinal, the westernmost cardinal, to the entrance, and then take a transit in there. Well, not a transit necessarily, but we know the line to go in there. But yeah, keeping a constant watch now for pots and other boats not on AIS. But yeah, bloody hell, that was all going really nicely, and hopefully the fog comes off soon. Visibility's definitely worse now. Can't see a goddamn thing in any direction. So obviously pots are becoming a concern. But all we can do is keep a watch out, keep an eye on the plotter, and we're going to have to take a pilotage kind of plan into Labarak. I think this is advection fog, where you get warm air over a cold sea, and it just deposits its moisture. But it's my first time sailing in one, or first time sailing in it. Whoops. Yeah, that's about it. We've got about 6 miles to go. About an hour. Winds continue to fill in, so the heel is getting on the boat quite a lot, and the swells up. Well, it was a bloody lovely day until this happened. Sure, it'll be all right. Well, there is a God. The fog has eased a bit. I say a bit. I can now see a couple of 100 yards, which is a damn sight better than what we could see a second ago. Sails are down, or sails are in now, so we're heading down towards the Cardinal Marker, and then we'll begin our approach in. Nice. Thanks God. The harbour is there somewhere. A bit disconcerting when all you can see is waves breaking over rocks, but we are assured that it is here. There's a German boat ahead of us. I hope they know what they're doing, because we're going to follow them in. How are you feeling coming into Labarak?
Totally fine, not stressed in the slightest.
Ow, I just got hit by the boom.
At least we can see a bit further now.
Yeah.
You could barely see past the end of reach out there.
I know. It was pretty. It was diabolical, wasn't it? It was rubbish.
And then as the fog eased, all these rock formations, like something out of Jurassic World, just started sprouting up on either side.
Well, at least the boys are here, so The buoys.
boys.
The buoys.
The boys are here.
Still can't see a harbour though.
No,
It will be there, I promise.
it will be.
I'm fine, thank you. Yeah, we're all right. I can't believe there's still 2 miles to go. So we're going right up the river.
Later.
The dory assigned us a mooring buoy and helped secure our first line. We always like to have 2 lines on, so Rob hopped in the dinghy and attached the second.
Where we're going, Huey? Land! Back in the dinghy.
Aside from playing fetch, a dinghy ride might be one of Yui's favourite things. She's usually at the bow, sniffing her new surroundings and generally being a nosy little pooch.
It didn't look like that when we came in, did it?
After hunting for a restaurant that was both open and dog-friendly, we decided to head to the place with the best view in town. Back to reach out, of course. Welcome to Labarak. This is all very nice, very peaceful. The mooring feels quite full. And I think this is the first time we've been on a mooring buoy since, was it Craig House? Or Tobermory, last one. It's really nice. It's kind of more peaceful in that you have fewer people around you, but you still get the same noises. You still get the halyards and the bumping of the buoy against the boat sometimes and the lapping of the water. So it's more nature and boat noises rather than people noises. So it's really nice. At the bow, Rob is doing some fishing. We're going to have tinned food tonight, but unless he catches a fish. Dingo the dinghy is inflated. Yui's been having a great time going back and forth to shore. Oh, look how cute she is. Look at you. Are you fishing as well? Do you get first dibs?
She's here to kill them.
Yes. No, she remembers from last time what getting her life jacket out means. She's like, oh my god, yes, put the life jacket on, it means we're going in the dinghy. And she just loves it, and she sits at the bow with her nose smelling everything. It's so cute. Rob is wearing my sunglasses because his now belong to Poseidon. We've had some Riet on toast and Yui has not stopped staring.
She loves Riet as much as we do, don't you, baby?
She's been transfixed.
Oh yes, you do. She loves it. Oh, and she loves mussels as well. She's never had mussels. Went mad for them.
Went
There's
bonkers.
not that many things she goes mad for, but
No,
she went mad for
she
them.
went bonkers for them. Like she was sitting, paying attention. She wasn't looking at like the other dogs running around or the kids or anything like that.
Right.
And she's being very good there because normally she'd park at another boat.
Usually she would. There's none left, babes. You can bark away.
While Rob does some fishing, I'm going to get my laptop and find a spot in the shade to do some writing. I've got quite a few scenes done while we've been just chilling out here for a couple of days. And I'm looking forward to writing this next one because my main character, although she's very clever, Cooper is, she makes some questionable decisions and she's about to do something a bit stupid. So I'm looking forward to writing it.
So it's day 3 in Labarak. And We are out of fresh fruit and veg, and there ain't nowhere to buy fresh fruit and veg unless you're willing to go 30 minutes up a hill, which we're not. So we're on the tins, the ship stores, and we have French tins. So we have ratatouille, hopefully no friendly Disney rats or whatever it was in there, and some gratinated potato. I'm going to add some blue cheese to this because I've got some blue cheese and it needs to be used up. And with it, we're going to be having it with some sausages. Toulouse sausages from the butcher, which we took out of the freezer. So we're having sausage in tins. Nutri-Score A. Ooh.
Not much to tell yet.
It smells all right though. That doesn't smell too bad at all.
Let's have a look.
I like creme fraiche. Oh, I've got a little bit more creme fraiche I can put in.
You do.
Okay.
Again, you can't tell much just by having a look.
It smells pretty good though. You can tell. I think it's going to be nice.
Right, for being off-grid, eaten out of tins, I think it looks mighty fine. It looks very filling.
Hey.
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 Hey. This is what it's all about. Sheltered serenity and stunning sunsets. So while Rob and I enjoy sparkling wine in the cockpit, we say cheers to you for joining us. I'll drink to you and you drink to me, and we'll toast to all those by the sea, whose lives are ruled by springs and neeps, of salty hair and sandy feet. We'll raise a glass to the sailors of old and all the stories that went untold, of journeys long and seas so deep, through winds and tides that never sleep. Come back next week, sailors, when we continue the off-grid life in 2 more mooring fields. Like, comment, share and subscribe. And as always, my nautical friends, fair winds.